What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for June 27th, 2024. And today we actually have news of another kind of big event. Now, it's not anniversary big, it is a Soul Awakening Gala and session. Little disappointed on the session here, as well as some extra events with the new currency for the new power system, old power systems, and a whole bunch of different things. There's even the summer melody. However, because this lines up with Imp's Adventure and campaign event loot and not profit orbs, it's not as good as it usually is, but it is an event to talk about for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you guys take 1 second, hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 92,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. All right, new update. Lord Sparkles is on there. Still feels weird saying his name, I'll be honest, but it is an Imp's Adventure and campaign event week, so we're getting 4 Imp's Adventure dice and 100 event currency every single day for logging in. We have a shelter mission with honestly heroes that are kind of lacking, although 3 of them are very important tenants for a lot of heroes, so just keep that in mind too. Definitely stay away from the light and dark hero. Imp's Adventure looks pretty much the same. I haven't noticed anything different, so usually you'll get to 200 points now with the smash function, which is cool. And we do have the Jungle of Fantasy event currency store, back to having those resources back up at 3,000, 2,500 for the chest. Usually you'll get about 2,500 in event, so just keep that in mind because this is actually part of the special event this week. Okay, Soul Awakening Gala is back. Going for the 300 and 600 point marks are the big key highlights here. 600 is a little bit out of reach for most people, so let's not even talk about that. 300 though is usually about 50 to 60 Soul Awakening, so make sure you have enough of the currency before going in on this if you still need Core of Origin chest or Sublimation chest. Now, this is another Soul Awakening session. However, we'll zoom in and enhance. Well, not enhance, but we'll zoom in and see that, yes, the B- stone is here to stay. It doesn't look like we're getting B+ stones anytime soon in the Soul Awakening session. So this kind of goes into deciding how to spend your resources a little bit more, which I'm going to have a whole video, I think, talking about that in the future. How to spend your Soul or your Contract Starry Gems and Starry Gems now, because while this is still good going for 300 points, previously it was like you just always saved until you got to a Soul Awakening session. Now that really doesn't mean much because just guaranteeing a B- stone doesn't really mean much. I am intrigued to see how high the leaderboard goes because remember the last Soul Awakening session we did, people went crazy and we were not even in the top 10 to get an S stone. We were in the top 20, I think actually top 15 by the time we ended, and we spent a lot of Contract Starry Gems. We just ran out of hero copies because we didn't plan appropriate, but it is back. It'll be interesting to see how this leaderboard goes. We'll see. There is the Soul Contract, so it's the good one. 4 factions. Feed a 6-star hero, not puppet. To each one of these, get 100 Contract Starry Gems each. That is a nice little benefit there. And there is a Starlight Melody. Sorry, not a Summer Melody, a Starlight Melody. So you're going to be able to get points from using dice, which should be like 1 per dice. You should be able to get 1 per 10 of the event currency spent, which usually ends up being around 250 to 300 points, plus like the 78 dice if you're spending gems. So you're really only coming up to somewhere in the ballpark of like 330 to 400 points just from that. You can also get points from Soul Awakening Session, which if we do the math on that, even if you do like 50 times 5 points, that's another 250 plus 300 plus 100, somewhere in that ballpark. Normally that's only going to take you to about 650 points, and as you guys can see, that's not getting you much in this one. The big one down here is the 1,500 point mark this week. Now, why is the 1,500 point mark? Because this is an event currency that you're going to see for the next slide that we go through. That's pretty important. Max basic points you can get is 1,500. If you do the Moonlight Gift this week, you can get a 6 times multiplier. Essentially, you can get this just 6 times. And then, yeah, there's 2 different things you can pick from. Either an artifact with those items or an origin artifact chest with those items. Yeah, this is the big thing here, especially for those who are big spenders. This is the one you really want to focus on because we have the glorious Treasury. It's the Star Whisper Treasury. So you can use one of those icons to buy one of anything in this store here. Remember, these items unlock the level of your item. These are like, I guess if you could kind of put it in a way, this is like the 10-star food. This is like like the stellar shards of V4ing, and then this is like to increase your treasure train stats. It's kind of weird how it works out, because you probably are gonna want some of these to start upgrading those constellations in there. But again, this portion is just for those that have a Nirvana 100 hero. If you don't, yeah, I don't even know if you want to go for this just yet, because you can still go for those Destiny transition materials with one of those each, which is interesting. If you really need lower tier stuff, looks like you can get Core of Origin chests and all this other stuff. I imagine this Core of Origin chest actually has the core for the new hero. We'll have to see. And then there's just some more basic resources. So this is the main part right here that is the spicy one for spenders. But of course, remember, you're going to need to get the 1500 points anyway, which means a lot of Soul Awakenings. Like, a lot. And honestly, a lot of dice. Dice is going to be the biggest way you're going to get points out of this, because you get 1 point per dice. Man, oh man. So they want you to buy out the value packs. However, the value packs kind of suck this week. But whatever. We got the Moonlight Gift going up to what? 400 gets you the 6 times multiplier. I think it said this chest does not have the new artifact in it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check on that. But yeah, if you want the 6 times multiplier, that's how you're going to get 6 of these icons and allow you to buy 6 of these things up here. So keep that in mind. Moonlight Gift is going to need to be done. The only bonus to this is it is a Moonlight Gift, so it gives you flexibility on where you're spending. I mean, technically, you want to buy this much in like monthly cards, that is something you can do. That's a crazy high amount. So yeah, there's Flora's Picnic. You can purchase this pack. I think it's a $100 pack, and this little chest here will give you one of these randomness based on a percentage. I think it's like a 90% or like an 80%, 15%, 5% chance to get those resources, and there's 10 of these chests. I believe you can buy this pack twice like you could previously. We'll have to see, though. I mean, that is a decent chunk of Contract Starry Gems. At the very least, you're getting 1,500. Not a ton when you consider what you can convert them for, but that's neither here nor there. That's something you can purchase. And then normal value packages. Like I said, they don't even have like treasure train tickets or anything else in it, which kind of sucks. But yeah, you might need to do this if you're going for the big points, because you need probably Imp's Adventure dice. Surprised it doesn't have like universal crystal shards or anything with it, but yeah, this is the big takeaway part of the event right here. But there is a Soul Awakening Gala, there's a session, and this treasury is pretty interesting. So let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.